again, my little yarnivores and spiderettes. Fiber Spider back again with the continuation of the Lost Souls blanket. Welcome back. All right, so we're on round 14, and we still need to make the end skulls bigger, and we need to crown off the finishing of the middle skulls. So that's what we're going to do. So with that being said, start by chaining up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then of course 2 double crochets for that first cluster as per usual. And a big old thank you to everybody for all of your lovely comments. Thank you so much. As well as a big old thank you to Maryetta for her original pattern usage, and to Lion Brand for providing me with this yarn. Thank you to everybody. So we've got our original cluster of 3 doubles, a chain 3, and then 3 more doubles, just as we have been. So again, following suit, we have our initial chain of 7, then a chaining of 3, 4, 5. Well, now we need 6, right? Right. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so now we need to make ourselves a nosy right here, right? So going to do 3 single crochets starting in that first one. 3 single crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, and then a double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next, and then 3 more single crochets. There we go. So now our little skull's got a nose. All right. So then 6 chains going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. Now into this little chain space, 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3, and we are going to leap over these 4 single crochets. So chain 1, and into the next chain space, 3 double crochets. One, 2, and 3. All right, so then to do the next skull, same deal, just as before. Going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the first 3 single crochets, 3 single crochets, so that's 1, 2, 3, then a double, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next, and then 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, chain 6 once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then into the corner space, 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles. All right, and we're going to do the next side together as well. Okay. All right, so for the second side, it's really the same as the first, but I like to be thorough, so going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Single crochet into the first 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Double crochet into the next. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next one. 3 more single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 double crochets into that little chain space. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, and then 3 double crochets into the next little chain space. All right, so now we get to do the next skull. So, get our yarn situated. All right, so chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3 single crochets into the top of that skull. Well, not the top of the skull, the maw, because we need to make that nosy. So 3 singles, so I got 1, 2, 3, then a double, a chain 1, skip a stitch, going to the next with a double, 3 singles, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the corner, 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles. Ta-da! All right, so then you do the next 2 sides in exactly the same fashion. All right, so, you would chain 6, 3 single crochets, a double, a chain 1, skip 1, a double, 3 single crochets, chain 6, 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, chain 6, 3 single crochets, a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, a double crochet, 3 single crochets, chain 6, 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets, and do the same thing all the way across the 4th side until you reach the end. And after chaining 6, slip, 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 slip to my loo, my darling. All right, and that will be the end of round 14. You guys are great. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, this is coming along nicely, don't you think? All right, so at any rate, I will meet back up with you for round 15, and we will go from there. Yes. Onwards and upwards to round 15. Yes. Okay, so going to start by chaining up 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 more doubles to make the first cluster. And a chaining of 3. And 3 more doubles. All right, so now on this round, we need to make the eye sockets for our skull. So, and also this is sort of the round of 7s again. So, chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so then into the first single crochet, do a single crochet, like so, and then chain 7, and then single crochet into the little nosy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, single crochet into the nose, that little chain 1 space, chain 7 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, single crochet into the last single crochet, chain 7 once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then into the chain 1 space above our previous skull, right in here, 3 double crochets. It's 1, 2, and 3. All right, so then onwards to the next skull, because he needs eyes too. So scooting right along, chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Single crochet into the first stitch right there. Chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Single crochet into that chain 1 space of a nose. Chain 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Single crochet into the last single crochet. So now both of our skulls have eyes. Very good. All right, so chain 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then into that corner space, 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles. One, 2, 3, and 3 doubles. All right, very good. And we'll do the next side together as well. All right, so for the next side, well, I'm going to continue on by chaining 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, into that first stitch, single crochet, then chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Single crochet into the chain space of a nose. There's a nice ring to it. Chain space of a nose. All right. Chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Single crochet into the last single crochet. Chain 7 again. 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 double crochets into the chain space, that single chain space in between our 2 clusters. So that's 3 doubles. All right. And then onwards to the next skull. So chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into the first single crochet, do a single crochet, chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, single crochet into the nose, chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, single crochet into the last single crochet, and then chain 7 once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then into the corner space, 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles. Oops. All right. Okay. So that's the second side of round 15. And now, of course, you would do the same thing with the 2 remaining sides. It's a lot of chaining of 7, I know. So it'd be chaining of 7, single crochet, chaining of 7, single crochet, chaining of 7, single crochet, chaining of 7, 3 double crochets, chaining of 7, single crochet, chaining of 7, single crochet, chaining of 7, single crochet, chaining of 7, 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles, and then you'd continue on until you're at the very beginning again, and after chaining 7, slip, 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 and slip. All right, so I will meet back up with you for round 16. All right, the pièce de résistance, round 16. All right. And why I say it is the pièce de résistance, you shall see. All right, so again, as per usual, chaining up 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 more doubles for the first cluster, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 more doubles, 1 and 2 and 3. All right, well, we had our 7. Well, we have to go back down again to chaining of 6. So before we do that, we need to chain 1, and then into the chain 7 space, 3 doubles. There you go. Now we do the chaining of 6, because we're making this skull now go inwards and decrease. So chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so now into that first connecting stitch, single crochet, and then into the chain 7 spaces, both in fact 7 single crochets and 7 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, right? And with that connecting one, that should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, okay, just making sure. All right, and then 7 into the next space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Single crochet into the connecting stitch. So then, yes, we should have a total of 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. Perfect. Okay, so then chain 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on either side of this cluster, we need a cluster on either side. So into this space, 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, and then into this space, 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, onwards to the next skull. The sample is getting really big. My goodness. Okay, so chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Single crochet into the connecting stitch. 7 single crochets into the first socket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 into the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Single crochet into the joining single crochet. Again, check to see that we have 16 single crochets. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Perfect. All right. Chain 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then before the cluster, 3 double crochets. Chain 1, and then into the corner space, 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles. Almost there. All right, and then we'll do the second side together. All right, so for the second side and from the corner, chain 1, 3 doubles into the next space. 1, 2, 3. Then chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then single crochet into that joining stitch. 7 single crochets into the eye socket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 into the next socket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Single crochet into the joining stitch. And count to make sure that you've got 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. All right. So then from here, chain 6, 1, Try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cluster into this first space, 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and then 3 doubles on the other side of the cluster. 1, 2, 3. All right, so from here, another chaining of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Single crochet into the joining single crochet. 7 single crochets into the first socket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 into the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, single crochet into the joining stitch. Count to make sure that you've got your 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. Very good. Okay. Chain 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a cluster before the cluster. 1, 2, and 3 double crochets, chain 1, and then in the corner, well, it's old hat by now, 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles. Okay. Da, da, da. All right, so from here, you would do the same thing for the next 2 sides. See how big this is getting? My goodness. It's like a bean sprout. All right, so then from here, of course, you would chain 1, 3 double crochets, chain 6, single crochet into that first stitch, 7 single crochets, 7 singles, single into the joining there too, 6 chains, 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, chain 6, single crochet into the join, 7 singles, 7 singles, single into the join, chain 6, 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets. It's a lot to say, but you know, the pattern, it just sort of flows, I think. So then of course you would do the same thing all the way to the other side. And after doing your cluster here in a chain 1, slip, 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 and slip. And that'll be the end of round 16. Yes. All right, so that was the end of round 16. Now, the reason why I called it the pièce de résistance is because this is, again, the sort of choosing point whether you want to keep making more skulls or if you want to start making it into a finished square, because we did the same thing right here. And this was round 10, I believe. Let me just double count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, and then on the 10th rounds, this next round, which would be round 17 for you guys, it would be doing your typical clusters in the corner, the chaining up of 3, 2 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets, and then you have that choice. So you could traverse across here by chaining 7 across these 2 clusters, chaining 7, and then do a cluster into this space, right? And then, so that's the beginning of a new skull. Okay, so then from here, you would keep decreasing this skull. And this was a chaining of 6, right? Well, then it would be a chaining of 5, and then continue decreasing this skull. And you would have a cluster here, and a chaining of 7 across here, and then another cluster here. So this would become a new skull as well. Yes. And then there would be, so a cluster here, a chaining of 7, a cluster here, then again a chaining of 5, working on finishing up this skull, and so forth. And then when you get to this point, there would be a cluster right here, and a chaining of 7, and another 2 sets of clusters in the corner, just as per usual. And then it would continue to grow by having a skull here, and a skull in the middle, and then a skull at the end. So it would go from 2 skulls to 3 skulls, 3 skulls to 4 skulls, etc., etc., etc. I hope this makes sense, because this skull at the edge here that you would start off with, your cluster, your chaining of 7, your cluster. It's the same thing as down here, okay, when you went across here and created your new skull and decreased your skull right here, except this one would be 2 skulls instead of just 1. I really hope that that makes sense. And you would continue on in the same fashion. I would say just keep repeating videos 3 and this being 4. Repeat those videos as far as doing the increasing of the new skulls, the decreasing of the old ones, and so on and so on and so forth. And then when you're ready to finish your blanket, when you get to this round where you have these 2 clusters, well, refer back to video 2 on how to finish up your finished square, your one-piece square. Now, you can make as many skulls as you want per side. For my finished piece, I did 5 per side, and I think it made a nice sized blanket. That being said, I'm sort of putting this out to you. If you guys feel, the majority that is, if you guys feel that this is a sufficient tutorial series, the 4 parts, then we shall continue on with other things. If, however, there is a public outcry for more parts, then let me know. I do aim to please by all means, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging, but I think that the basic construct between the 3 videos, how to start it, how to make it as a complete square, a finished square in video 2, how to create new squares and finish up old ones of the skulls, between videos 3 and 4. I think that we've pretty much covered all the basics. Now, again, let me know in the comments what you think. Should we keep going? Should we move on? I'm totally open to what you guys have to say, believe you me. So, with that being said, I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial series for what it is. And again, thank you to everybody for making this possible. This was such a great project to do. I will be reading the comments, so let me know either way. If you guys are by and large good, then great, we will continue on with other things. If not, we can do another part to finish up these 2 middle skulls and work on the 3, I'm open, okay? So that being said, if you like this series, give it a little thumbs up regardless, and subscribe for more goodies because you know there's more on the way. Regardless if it's this project or another one or what have you, whether it's knitting or crocheting or audiobook narration or my other YouTube channel, Fiber Spider Games, where I do video game playthrough and commentary, and of course my Etsy store. It's all so much fun, and I thank you for joining me. So until next time, I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, and above all, stay stitching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.